In this country that the public office holder they usually hide anything concerning their health. I don't know, maybe because of the society we find ourselves, because I've known some quarters when some people sick, they will not want their enemy to know. So maybe the sickness will not get worse, so that they will not be mocking them or try to do something that will make the sickness worse. Maybe that's why majority of them usually cover their health status whenever they have a health challenge. Apart from that one, I don't know why they usually hide anything concerning their health aspect. If you have since a for family staff, is property of Nigeria. Whatever that happened to him, Nigerians should know. They should not put us into darkness. It's not that we'll be questioning. You may not necessarily tell us the how critical is his sickness or the nature of his ailment. You may just tell us that he needs medical attention and he was flown abroad. So, but all this one that they kept everybody in darkness, we don't know his status. His health condition now. So people are even speculating that the man has passed on. Anyway, apart from that one, we are all human beings, and death is inevitable. We are mortal. We can die at any time, any moment. God may say we should come home. So there is no big deal. If a for family staff is gone, he's not a young man. Though we will, his family will have want him to live longer, but that is way of life. I think the man is above 60 or 60 thereabouts. He has achieved a lot. He has reached a position where every Nigeria, any army around the world want to be chief of army staff. That is the highest position in military rank. It's not the highest. To some extent, he has reached one of the dream. Position any Nigeria army can dream of. So the man has tried. Although his best is not enough for us. We still want more of him. But
I'm going to cut you short.
Okay.
There have been criticism that our public holders,
okay,
they don't always treat themselves in Nigeria. And we see the amount that have been budgeted for hospitals and everything. What do you have to say about it?
yes, it's part of result of corruption. First of all, they don't trust themselves. They don't trust any hospital in Nigeria, and because there is money, immediately they have any challenge. Health issue. They think about abroad. It's until when they reach that office they have been using foreign hospital. Before they got there, that's where they have been going. There is no poor man that will become governor in Nigeria. I can say that one. Any poor man cannot become governor in Nigeria. So before they even reach that office of governorship or chairman or whatever, some of them, they are not teaching themselves in this country. Let me quickly go to the case of Odius Okalu. Odius Okalu came out and told us that you are just looking at us. I'm collecting 40 million naira and it's not enough for me.
40 million is not enough.
40 million naira is not enough for me. When I look at that issue, I said, because of the situation we find ourselves in Nigeria, 40 million naira to some of them may not be enough. Why? Ask me why. Why is that? It will be very hard before we see any poor man in the House of Senate. Majority all of them, they are multimillionaire before they go to that place. Because what is involved to become Nigeria senator is not cheap. To buy form alone, before you can, let me tell you, the cheapest financial cost, we get for senatorial project, it will be between like 150 million to 200 million naira. That is the truth of the matter. You may not get anything lesser than that. Before you buy form, before you settle it, before you settle big, before you get yourself in that place. So they are all millionaires. Like Odius Okalu, before he became governor, he was a millionaire. He became governor because he now become a senator. So it's expensive. People like that, they are expensive. The car they will be using is not normal car that civil servant will be using. Maybe he's using jeep. You know how much jeep, because you buy fuel now. The house they will be living in at Abuja is not a room and parlor. They will not live at a room and parlor self-contained. So those are the one of the things that people. So somebody like Ojuso Kalu will not sick now and say he want to treat himself in Nigeria, because before he becomes senator, he is not treating himself in Nigeria. They don't see any hospital good enough, either private or public, to treat themselves in Nigeria. Maybe until where a particular law is being made that resists them from traveling abroad. Well, immediately you occupy office, any office in Nigeria, you are resisted from traveling abroad to go and treat yourself whenever you seek. So if they do that kind of a law, it will compel them to spend money on our hospital and make sure that the health sector move forward the way it's supposed to be.
So now, you are costing them. This is the last question.
Okay.
Now, if a poor Nigerian man is sick, some of them move out to go to church, some go to the mosque, some drink only water and everything. But the rich people are sick, or the politicians, they are being treated abroad. What do you think that should be done to our hospitals or to the healthcare facilities that will make our politicians have confidence in public hospitals?
Well, they need to, number one, money spent on X sector to be first of all increase. And it's not about spending money, it's about seeing the results. It's about seeing the results. So they need to pump more money in the health sector to the extent that our office holder or our rich men, they will have confidence in our public hospital. It's not only health sector that needs concentration in this country. So many things, there are so many sectors that lack concentration. Our education, before you see any rich man now, before you say that he want to send his children to public school, it will be very rare. Not only people that occupy government office, the rich men, they don't send their children to public school. And to me, one of the things that discourage them is time spending. You say you want to spend 1 year, they turn it to 5 years. Apart from that one, some public school give quality education. Some public schools in Nigeria, they give, they have reputation. Talk of quality education, you cannot downgrade UI. Abu is coming up. Nzuka, there are so many universities that are, where they can give your kids quality education. Away from getting quality education or time, some people